Meantime, if you are planning to hit the road for the July 4th, here's a bit of good news. GasBuddy saying Independence Day prices at the pump projected to be the lowest since 2021, $3.49 on average across the U.S. That's only a penny lower than last year's mark, but $1.30 below the price in 2022 when the economy was running hotter and Russia had recently invaded Ukraine. Joining us right now to talk about how oil prices are filtering through to the consumer, Patrick Haan, GasBuddy head of petroleum analysis. Good morning to you. We often talk about, the price of gasoline being this sort of bumper sticker or ad for what's going on from an inflationary perspective, or even how the economy is going on every corner in America. And you're saying that here we are, and it's much lower. I wonder actually how that you think is going to affect the consumer psyche and maybe even the political psyche.
Well, I think, Andrew, to your point, not to start another argument here, I think the one thing that nobody can argue about is how low gas prices benefit that psyche of the American consumer. Look at what low gas prices do. They make every American feel like they can travel wherever they need to go without restriction. And so low gas prices are a huge part of that psyche about feeling freedom. This July 4, we're feeling a little bit more free than we have in the last couple of years. As you mentioned, Russia's invasion of Ukraine caused prices to skyrocket in 2022. That, and apparently everyone decided to hit the road in 2022. Now that we've kind of been in this post-COVID era, people are adjusting their travel habits. That is, people also road trip last year because it suddenly became more affordable. This summer, it's more about some of those long-haul destinations, those overseas destinations. Having said that, gas prices here are inching up. Oil prices have jumped about $10 a barrel here in the last couple of weeks. However, gasoline demand still relatively soft, holding under 9 million barrels a day, according to GasBuddy data. So people are saying they're going to hit the road, but still gasoline demand a bit soft amidst gas prices that are decently affordable.
Patrick, real quick, how do you feel about President Biden and this administration effectively selling gas to producers like BP at maybe below market? I don't know what you think of that. We've talked about sort of releasing SPR. Some people think these things are politically motivated. Some of these things people think are consumer motivated. Do they need to be done now? What's your take?
Well, Andrew, I think, that the Northeast Gasoline Supply Reserve had been sitting there, had been costing taxpayers $200 million in the last decade to maintain. I mean, something like this is apolitical. Trump tried to shut it down. Congress now has required Biden to shut it down. The value of that gasoline, $98 million. I really wish they would have done this in 2022 to shut it down because it would have fetched taxpayers a lot more benefit. But I think it's one of those things that was a solution in search of a problem. Now, having said that, of course, now we have the earliest Category 5 hurricane on record. It does highlight a sensitivity that hurricanes can disrupt the supply chain. We'll be hoping that doesn't happen here over the next 8 to 12 weeks as hurricane season gets into its prime. That's really the one wild card that could send the national average still above the $4 a gallon mark in the next 8 weeks for the rest of the summer.
Okay.